add to the stream. Oh, duh. I'm such a bonehead. No offense. I am. It's been a while since I last stream on StreamYards. Usually I'll be on OBS or uh, Zoom. That's right. I am such a doofus. I swear. I feel like I live in Owl Rock. Oh, my hip. Sucked on my hip the wrong way. Why is everything went black? I didn't do anything. My goodness. Everything's black. Oh, oh! I'm pressing way too much buttons. How I know I'm pressing way too much buttons? Because I have a black screen. It's so weird. I don't know what happened, but my screen went black. But yeah, um, this storm that's coming towards Florida, it's bad. And I mean bad, I mean bad. And I'm praying for Florida. I am so praying for them. That's all they need. Well, don't get me wrong, they need the rain, but they don't really need the hurricane. And right now, what it looks like, hold on, and they're Sorry, guys. Something's going on with my stuff. It's like 1 minute it's working just fine, and next thing you know, it's not working at all. Please don't mess up. Going to homepage. Oh, but yeah, just the way the storm is, it's not looking too good. I'm hoping it just dies out before it hits landfall. Oh, here we go. Fox 35 Orlando. Hold on. Life is so bright. Yeah. Okay. Hold on 1 minute, you guys. This is Orlando.
Winds at 120, so it's now gone up 5 miles an hour. It's a strong Category 3 hurricane, and once it hits winds of 130, it becomes a Category 4 hurricane. And that's the forecast for this afternoon and this evening, as this makes a very close shave to the Dry Tortugas. Here's Key West for reference. Key West right now is doing just fine, by the way. It's just cloudy out there with a couple of showers. The real wind starts about 60 miles to Key West's southwest, and it looks like most of the wind will avoid Key West. They'll get some tropical storm force winds, but the real concern is as this moves inland tomorrow evening, the forecast center of the cone brings it right into Siesta Key Beach, right into Anna Maria Island, that is Manatee and Sarasota counties, as a Category 3 hurricane about 8 o'clock. And that's something that they have not seen in modern times. A lot of development up and down that beach. You know those beaches up there, all the condos, all the development. The storm surge here is going to be a real issue. Now, if it does take the southern track, the winds will be blowing out Tampa Bay, which will greatly reduce the storm surge going in, which is actually not the worst news for Tampa Bay. However, it's at our expense, for better or for worse, because as the storm moves up toward the north, it will cross right into the Orlando area. Now, in doing so, it's expected to weaken to a tropical storm by the time we get to Thursday evening. However, a tropical storm with winds of about 70 miles an hour sustained. Think about that for a second, right? 70-mile-an-hour sustained winds. The reality of this is that with all the trees and with the surface friction, we're probably going to have winds sustained at more like 40 to 50 miles an hour with gusts inside of the squalls of 70, 75 miles an hour. So that's still going to be damaging, though. It's not a hurricane, thankfully, by the time it gets here. The other consideration is the rain. The big legacy with this hurricane will be the rain, because it will result in flooding based on the latest computer model suggestions that we haven't seen in memory, with anywhere between 20 and 30 inches of rain possible somewhere along its track. Yet to be determined, but it's all potential. Most of us seeing 6 to 10 inches. Some spots could have 3 times that amount, leading to a lot of flooding. Now, that would happen mostly tomorrow night, and then the wind rolls in on Thursday. So those are the impacts. As far as when it does after that, it tracks north through the Carolinas and dissipates, but could bring some significant flooding up through the coastal areas of Georgia, all the way up into the upstate of South Carolina and the mountains of North Carolina. But for our concerns here, this is going to be a wind event and a rain event. I want to give you an idea of some of the future rains. We're looking at totals conservatively between about 6 and 10 inches, but there could be spots that see well over a foot, and there could be spots yet inside of this area that could see over 20 inches of rain. It's really impossible to say at this point. But it's going to be...
Okay, you guys heard that. So, oh boy. And we have friends that's live down in Florida, and we have people that we know is in Florida, Georgia, Carolinas, all that. Oh my goodness. I am praying that it's not gonna get too bad, but just like be prepared today and tomorrow because you you never know. I mean, you never know what's gonna happen. Tornadoes in Florida, well, the temperature is really muggy down there, so and when it's muggy, it's gonna be muggy. But oh my goodness, I hope they'll be okay down there. Oh my god. I'm praying for Georgia and all of them too. Because if they said what they said, they're gonna have high winds, gonna be damaged trees, roofing, sightings, and they're saying flooding too. So, and all the Florida people have to be very careful because of the fact that there's alligators, there's water moccasins, there's a lot of wildlife down there. If those streets get flooded and stuff like that, just just be careful what you walk yourself into. My goodness, that's really scary. Really scary. But yeah, there's
Dry, your neighborhood may be dry, but the access road to get in or out could be inundated. And remember, turn around, don't drown. And I don't just mean you, I mean your car. If you try and push through floodwater that's higher than about your tires in a car and you get it into the engine bay, it can hydrolock the engine, stalling you out and ruining your car.
What does Tim Michaels say?
actually that is true. If you go through water, I mean, I'm sorry, our vehicles are not meant to be floating and meant to be dry land, not water. So if your car do end up going into submerged water, you'll stall out your engine and your spark plugs. And if you got fuel injectors, there goes your injectors. Bye bye. All costly. It'll cost a lot of money to get that darn thing to be where it needs to be at. So, like they said, don't, if you see water, don't drive in it. Don't be stupid. Basically, don't be stupid driving in high waters. Believe me, I should know. I stalled out my car once. Took forever to get it start back up though. So yeah, the way they showing it, it's going up north more. So it's gonna like V line into Florida and then go straight up. So yeah, just the way the models look. Oh yeah, that model looks really spooky. Very spooky. I mean, it's only miles away from Key West. Daytona Beach, Jacksonville, and all the way up. Yep. It's all like threes and fours, and then but see when they, I don't get it. The way they got that going like that. The circulation's right there. Yep. And then hmm, but that eye is really tight. Fort Myers, you're gonna get some tornadoes, flooding, everything. The way the way I look at it is what they're showing, but that could change anytime too. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I'm keep up track of the storm much as I can, but I'm not like other people that they have that special like radar stuff and everything. I mean, I could show it, but I might get copy claim strike for it. But I don't care. I mean, most people don't have like I don't have regular TV, so I wonder if this guy is really good. I recommend everybody go to this. This guy is really good. I'll show a screenshot of it. Uh, no. Sorry about my messy ass hair. Screen share. Screen share it. Windows. If I get it going. Hi. Now I'm going over here. I recommend everybody watch this guy. This guy is really good. Too bad John the paranormal guy is not down there. But this guy right here, he he breaks it down very easily, though. But I'll go back. I'm not gonna mess up anything. I don't want to mess anything up. That's the thing. So, but yeah, uh, I say get your booties out there. Get what you need. Get stock up berries for your flashlight if you have flashlight. Make sure your cell phones are charged. Uh, Make sure you guys have berries, blankets. Make sh- I don't know. Does Florida have basements? I don't think Florida got basements. So the best thing for anybody to do is go to your nearest like closet or bathtub. Maybe the bathtub will do. Um, I'll be praying for everybody down south. Totally. Hopefully they'll make it. Uh, oh my goodness. Yeah, internet here is being shitty. All because the cloud cover. Goodness gracious. Say we will. My screen just went black. So just hang in there. It's a big disgrace. Looking all over the place. And all right, I tried multiple times doing live. Um, I'm gonna shut this off. I'm sorry, guys. My internet's not being nice to me. So I'll catch you guys later. I'll be praying for everybody down south, and hopefully, few people will mess message me back saying they're okay, everybody okay. Um, this is crazy.